welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing 3 looks with 1 palette and I am super excited. I was speaking with my friend Isis here on YouTube and in real life, and we were trying to come up with a video that we could collaborate with, and we decided to do this. And when she brought up the idea, I thought it was such a good idea because I've actually been wanting to do this here on my channel. So I will be collaborating with her. I'm going to go ahead and leave Isis' link down below to her video and her channel. Her name is Isis Carrillo. You can also search her here on YouTube. So we will each be doing 3 looks with the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the original palette. So go ahead and go over to her channel and check her out. She's super amazing and she's so nice and sweet. So make sure that you go over there and show her some love and let her know that I sent you. And if you're new around here, welcome. My name is Jackie. I'm so happy that you're here. If you enjoy the vibe, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video, or as often as you like to be reminded about my videos. My videos are here for whenever you guys want to come back and watch them. And yeah, let's get into the video. So again, I just want to remind you guys, we will be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and this is the original. So I will go ahead and pop the names on the screen for you guys because I don't have the names on my palette. My palette's that old. So I will go ahead and pop the names of the shadows up on the screen. So once we have that nice and prime and kind of let it dry down a little bit, I'm not going to set it. I'm just going to go right in with the Morphe M504. And this is going to be my first transition shade. And basically it's going to be the transition shade, but also this is just going to be a shade to bring a little bit of depth into the crease. So I'm just applying, blending, circular motions, and again this is just going to bring a little something to the rest of the eye. So now what we're going to do is create kind of like that foxy winged out look. I absolutely love that look. I feel like honestly it could be dressed down or dressed up. Like, I absolutely love it. So I'm just taking that same shade on a Morphe M321, and we're going to go ahead and start building the end of our little foxy wing. So then from there, I want to have just like a little pop of something, but I don't want to go like overboard or be like super dramatic. Just not yet. Remember guys, we have 3 looks here. So then I'm going to take the next shade and I'm going to slowly apply, same brush. I'm just kind of starting to wing it a little bit inward, and then we're going to go and wing it outward. So again, I'm just using little circular motions. I don't need anything super defined. And I'm just kind of going slowly and letting that shade build. I am going to bring that purple shade just a little bit higher because it's actually just going to peekaboo, and we're going to put a little bit more of a dark brown kind of like black vibe to really accentuate the wing. So now I'm going to take this Lavish pencil brush and we're going to go into the dark brown shade, and I'm just loading that up here. And I'm going to apply this here down again at the waterline. And basically now we're just going to kind of cover up some of that purple just so it turns into more of like a peekaboo moment. Okay, so once I have that going back and forth, I'm just going to go ahead now and bring a little bit of that depth into the inner corner. For me personally, I like to leave it like faded in from the inner corner to the outer corner. I don't like to go all the way in, but you totally could. Again, personal preference really. So I'm just taking that dark brown again on this Sephora angled liner brush, and I'm basically going to apply this as if it was liner. Basically same thing we did at the end, keeping it at the waterline and just kind of stamping it on. And I'm going to bring up my mirror. I'm sorry if my angle changes a little funny. So I went ahead and I stamped on the rest of that brown shadow. I almost said eyeliner, but like I said, at this point, it is totally up to you if you want to go in and have more detailed liner, give that edge just like an even more darker eyeliner look, then now would be the time to do that. For me personally, I love it like this. You get the eyeliner look, but it's super subtle and just like sexy and flirty with a little bit of purple or a little bit of whatever shade you want to go in there with. And it's just a simple way to play with color and not have so much of it be like bam in your face. So now I'm just going to take one of the light shades in the palette and I'm going to go ahead and pop this here as my brow bone highlight. And to apply my brow bone highlight, honestly, I apply with my brush, but then I kind of like blend out with my finger. I don't like a super defined brow bone highlight because I feel like it weighs down your eye. Of course, once I do my eyebrows, it'll look better. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and then I will show you the completed look. Okay, you guys, so this is look number 1. I love the eye look so much. So it's just a super simple purple blend, a little bit of brown, and then cleaning up the end. Super easy, super fast. You don't even have to put the transition shade in if you don't want to. Personally, I just think it brings like a little bit of depth because I have so much space on my eyelid. But we kept it simple with just mascara on the lashes. Personally, if I was going just to meet my friend for lunch or something like that, I probably wouldn't pop on lashes myself. And for the lip, I kept it very simple and very, again, true to who I am. If I was going to meet a friend for lunch, it would probably just be like a gloss. There would be no lip liner, no other lipstick on the bottom, something that I can touch up very easily, but that still brings the look together. And so yeah, very true to myself, a nice flirty eye. It looks so put together, but it's all super simple. So now we move on to look number 2. Okay, you guys, so we are all prepped and ready to go for look number 2. So going into the palette, same palette, going in with the first shade, and this is the M504. We are going to apply this in the crease, but kind of like right in the center of the crease because we're going to use a lighter color up top. So going right in, we're going to place this right in here. If you have less eyelid space, feel free to use a smaller brush. And again, we're placing it in here and blending it in circular motions. And this look is going to be more of my going to a party kind of vibe, going to like maybe even a wedding. Again, we all have different styles and such, but I feel like this is really a look that can go with anything really. The colors are very neutral, so don't be scared to see a little orange here. So going in with that second color, we're just gonna lay it over the top just to tone down that shade, but also to help it blend up and give it a little bit more depth. And now I'm just going to take this Morphe M501. There's nothing on the brush. I'm just going to use it and kind of help this all blend together here. And right here, you can do whatever it is that you like. If you want to put tape so you have a nice sharp edge, if you want to clean it up and do a nice sharp edge, or if you want to leave it all smokied out, you can. And that's the look that I'm going to go for. I'm going to go nice and smoked out. So once we have that nice and blended to the desired look, now we're going to go in with a different brush. This is the M330, and I'm just going to take my next shade, and we're going to kind of start by creating a little bit of a halo. So we're just going to come right in here, place that shade right here. You want to put most of the pigment in one spot and then start blending. And then I'm going to go ahead and start bringing it in as I'm blending. And I can also go in and add the shade to the inner corner. And now again, going in with that Morphe M501, nothing on the brush still, and I'm just gonna help that blend. And make sure you're not pressing so hard, because the more you press, especially like with the browns and blacks, the more muddy it's gonna look. Okay, so now that I have that nice and patted out and blended, now we can go in with the shimmer shade. You could totally leave it like this and it's just as beautiful, but I'm gonna go ahead and add the shimmer shade just so you can have a little bit of something right in the center, kind of bring the attention right to the center of the eyelid. And I'm just gonna apply that with the Beauty Creation flat brush, and we're just gonna go into the center. It's just gonna kind of bring light to the center of the eye, but it is very much, pretty much the shade that's already there, just with a little bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do the other eye, and I will be right back to show you the complete look number 2. Okay, you guys, so this is look number 2. I hope that you guys love it as much as I do. This is totally what I would do my makeup to go to like a wedding or something. I really feel like the orange gets so toned down and it almost turns into like a orangey brown shade. So you could literally wear anything with it. What I love about this look is that it's very fall-esque, but if you pair it with some nice little like light pastel, kind of just more springy, summery type of clothes, you can totally wear this in the summer, in the spring. I'm gonna be honest, I would wear this to the grocery store in the middle of winter, in the middle of fall. It doesn't even matter, like I would wear this all the time. I absolutely love it. For the lip, it's just my Go Get That lip liner from Alamar Cosmetics and my Dulce lip liner from Alamar Cosmetics. I absolutely love the combo. I think you guys loved it too last time that I did it, but I absolutely love this look. Also, no idea why my brows look like that. I swear they don't look like that in person. I have no idea. Anyway, you guys, let's move on to look number 3. Okay, you guys, so moving on to look number 3, I quickly just want to say I'm sorry if you can hear like a little weird noise. I had to turn on my diffuser because my allergies are going crazy, so please ignore it. But moving on, same palette, look number 3, going in with the Morphe M504, and I went ahead and I already primed my eye. I am going to take just a little bit of this light orangey shade just to help with the transition, but really I feel like you're not going to be able to see it too much. But remember what I've said before in my videos, sometimes we use different shades and at the end it looks like 2-3 shades, but really it's like 5, but it just helps blend everything even more. So going right in here, we are going to be doing a cut crease, and I'm just dragging that shade kind of back and forth. I tapped really lightly into it, so there's not going to be a bunch. I just don't want this to be super orangey. I just want it to give it like a nice little something in the background. And then moving on with the Alamar Cosmetics blending brush, I'm going to go into that little like turquoisey shade, and this is just going to go right over. I'm going to start kind of lower, that way I can blend up. But I just want to get a little blend going, and then I'm actually going to go in and kind of like stamp on the shade. I'm also going to bring it in over here kind of dramatically. I'm going to go in with this Morphe M321. It's like a little domed brush, but it's like really soft. And I'm just going into that same shade, but I'm going to try to start packing on the shade, and then we're going to blend some more. Okay, so once I have that turquoise blended as well as I wanted, I'm going to go in with this Lavish pencil brush. It's a pencil brush, but it's still pretty soft. And I'm going to go into the black, and I'm basically just going to add some depth and definition to the bottom, and then we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. So I'm just gonna start it right about here. I'm going in lightly. Okay, you guys, so now that I have the black blended how I want, low-key, I want to leave it like this. Like, it looks kind of cool. Just clean up the end a little, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go in and we're going to cut the crease. We will be taking the Morphe M167, and I'm just loading it up on my brush. Coming over here, swiping it on my eyelid, and then I'm going to look up. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill in that cut crease. And once I have the crease cut, I'm just going to take a little bit of this champagne-y shade, and we're going to pop that into the inner corner and slowly blend it out. And then we're going to go into the shimmery turquoise shade, and we're going to place that kind of a little bit more on the outside than in the center, and then we're going to slowly blend it into the center. And then just blend those two shades back and forth. And then we're going to go into the dark blue shade, and we're going to pop this right here, right after the shiny turquoise shade. So I just kind of put it in lightly towards the end. And now I'm just going to take a makeup towel. And of course, if you had tape, this is where you would remove it. But I don't, so I'm just going to come in here and give this the shape that I want. Okay, guys, so once I have the desired blends, I double checked to make sure I didn't need any more turquoise or blue or whatever. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now for this look, we might just go ahead and do something a little extra. So stay tuned. I might just come back and bedazzle some of this. We shall see. I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and finished up that waterline. I left the lipstick off just because we are going to bedazzle, so I will put it on later for you guys. But the look is pretty much complete. I mean, pop on the lipstick, the mascara, or the lashes, whatever your preference is, and it's pretty much done. But you guys know that sometimes I like to bedazzle things, and if I'm going to give you 3 looks, I'm going to give it to you. So I have rhinestones, I have glitter. Let's get into it. So I am just going in with my Duo brush glue, and we're just gonna kind of, I don't know, get in here. So, starting off with a little dab, I have my wax pen, and I'm going into the glitter here. Okay, guys, so I think I'm going to leave it about there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and then I will be right back to show you the final look. Okay, you guys, so this is look number 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Now, of course, like I said, you guys don't need to do the glitter and the rhinestones. The eye look by itself was beautiful, but, you know, I was trying to give you guys 3 looks, and I would probably never go to a rave because most of them are outside without AC. But if I ever did, this is probably what I would look like. Anyway, you guys, please don't forget to head over to Issy's channel and check out her 3 looks. I can't wait to see what she comes up with. I'm sure they're going to be beautiful looks. Again, I will leave the link to her video down below. And yeah, guys, I just had way too much fun. Somebody needs to take my glitter, my rhinestones. I say that every time, and then I come back and do it again. Okay, you guys, I hope you had fun, and please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next one. Adios!